seconds. This will be match number 3 of the pool. Really, if Storm wins this in good fashion, should make them top of the pool and on to gold bracket here in this JV tournament. Christian Heritage hosting on this rainy day. It's good to be inside where there is AC this week, even though we don't need it too bad, but still keeping it nice in here. Sit back, relax, watch the service warm up. I'm going to grab a drink of water and we'll be ready for more Storm volleyball. Time to shag them up and get ready to play. So I believe we'll be starting with the serve. Let me get you guys clipped back on there. I believe we'll be starting with the serve here in set 1. Lineup should be looking fairly similar to what we've already seen. And get Brendan as our libero there. Swap our score around so it's underneath our bench there, hopefully on your screen. Araya should be our first server. I'm just plugging in what I think I know here. There we go. We should have from left to right in the front row McKenna, Lucy, and Lillian. Phoebe, Kendall, and Araya across the back. Araya should be our first server. We're off for the good hands and good smack hands and good lucks here. Since Mount St. Mary has 2 teams here, I'm going to try and refer to this one as white, and if and when we play the other, well, we'll refer to him as blue. All right, let's check that line up. Oh, excuse me. Kendall in the back row here. Get swapped out on our libero swap here. Lineup's check. Check's good. So there's Brennan into the back. Raya back to serve and set up here. We're going to take a official timeout here. The up official has climbed back down. See something he wants to talk to his partner about. The bench fired up over there. Now we're ready for some volleyball. set number 1. Araya puts us into play. Nice line shot there, shanked off. That's an ace. Storm strike first. Ooh, excuse me. Araya puts it into play again on the 5-6, more at the 5 there, but deep ball misplayed there. That's another ace. 23 more of those, and we'll go on to set number 2. Araya sends it. Deep ball, played up. Lillian stops the tip. We're going to call that, we'll call it a block for Lillian. A solo block there, sealing that. Araya sends it. Deep ball there to the middle back. Passed up. We'll get a libero smack over the block. Phoebe with the dig. Araya, quick set. Lucy doesn't even play it, and it falls as a carry on Mount St. Mary White. There we go. We'll have Mount St. Mary White and Mount St. Mary Blue. Mount St. Mary White. Point Storm. Great little fake attack by Lucy in the middle there. Araya sends it. Played up by the middle back. Set. Looking for free ball. Phoebe. Araya. Lucy. Araya called in the net somehow. Looked like all ball, but I don't get paid to make that call. White with the side out and on the board. Serve is up. Bren gets under. Araya eyeing up for Lillian coming around the block. I heard her touch, but it went out. I heard it, didn't see it. No call, so Mount St. Mary White. Point. Serve is up. McKenna, Phoebe. McKenna on the roll shot. Phoebe. Oh, miscommunication on who was going to take second shot there. Falls for Mount St. Mary. Oh, mistake there by serve is up. Phoebe. Araya. We're tied up here 4-4. Mount St. Mary White getting on the board by some Storm mistakes here. There's the serve. Phoebe. Araya. Lillian on the attack. Rolls it over the block. Outside attack roll shot. Phoebe on the dig. Araya looking quick for Lucy with the kill. Substitution, Kate into the front row. Lillian back to serve. Storm up by 1. Lillian puts us into play. Nice serve on the 1-6 overpassed. Araya. Bren. Back row from Lillian. Oh, that was pretty. Played over. Dug up and played over. Araya looking for Kate. On the outside shot. Dug up. Outside attack coming back. Dig by Brennan. Araya. Kind of a roll back row attack there from Brennan. Back row coming at us. Bren with another dig. Araya back sets looking for McKenna on the push. Looking for that corner. Played up. Played over. Good hustle. Brennan. Araya quick set to Lucy. Big swing. Big dig. Tip attack. Lillian. Araya pushing out looking for Kate on the attack. Around the block and down. Six to 4, Lillian puts us into play on the 1-6. Played up by the 1. They're going to have to, nice. Over her shoulder there, Araya. Bren, Kate, around the block and down. I want to give Araya a dig on that. There we go. Lillian puts us into play right at the middle back there, played up. Free ball over. Brennan. Araya eyes it up, looking for Lucy. Into the donut. That's a kill. 8-4. Storm cleaning up their mistakes here. Staying scrappy. Lillian puts us into play on the 1-6 seam. Shanked off by the 1. That's an ace. Lillian sends it. Go one position there. Misplay, that'll be an ace. That second touch, not really a playable option. Storm up by 6. Keeping the pressure on Mount St. Mary White here in set number 1. Sends it. Played up by the 1, much better this time. Middle attack coming. Tipped over. Araya with the dig again. Brennan and set there for, shorten into the net. Big swing. Substitution, Izzy into the back row for those defensive duties. Mount St. Mary White back to serve. Sends it. Izzy. Araya, quick set, looking for Lucy on the swipe over. Dug up. Free ball. Kate. Araya. Defends. Okay, we'll give it a push. Put it back on them. Nice roll. Kate with the dig. And it falls. Jazz wants a timeout to talk about it. 10-6, up by 4 here in set number 1. Really seeing all of Mount St. Mary White's points come on Storm mistakes here. Natalie, is Roman watching? Is Roman watching? Yeah. Don't forget your sponsor of OKC Storm Athletics, January Chiropractic and Acupuncture. We greatly appreciate their support of all things Storm. If you're in need of care, think January Chiropractic and Acupuncture. Let them know Storm sent you. Timeout over. Crusaders, Mount St. Mary White sends into play. Brennan, Araya looking for Kate. Big swing, and that's a kill. Bring up our libero swap. Kendall into the front row, Brennan out the rest. And Lucy back to serve. Storm up by 5. Sends us into play. Short ball, shanked off. That's an ace. Storm up by 6. Lucy puts us into play. Shallow ball played up by the 1. Free ball. No joust at the net. Falls Storm point, 13-6. Lucy again puts us into play. Played up on the 1-6 seam by the 6. Played over. Free ball from Mount St. Mary White. Izzy. Araya. Quick set looking for Kendall. Araya. Izzy. A little miscommunication there. Falls for Mount St. Mary White. There's our libero swap. Brennan back into the back row. Storm up by 6. Short end of the net, side out. Storm up by 7. Substitution coming. Maddie into the front row. McKenna back to serve. McKenna puts us into play. Shallow ball played up by the libero there. On the attack, out, no touch on the block. Point Storm. Nice little shallow ball into the donut, played up by the middle back. Smacked over, Kenna. Brennan looking for Maddie on the right side. Over the block, dug up, jousted. Kendall keeps it up and alive. Kenna pushing out for Kate. That's a kill. Block wasn't really an issue on that one. Substitution, Mount St. Mary. Getting it in before signal there. Kenna puts it in play. Nice shallow ball played up by the 5. Pushed over, Brennan. Kenna looking for Kate again. Around the block and down, that's a kill. Kate's just having herself a day here. Leading the team in kills in the first 2 matches of the day. Up by 10. Kenna sends it. Shallow ball into the donut. Played up. Kendall shutting down the tip. Storm up by 9. And we're off. Ooh, shorting into the net. Mount St. Mary White at the point. I'd still have to say so far all 8 points for Mount St. Mary White coming off Storm mistakes. Just need to clean up play here a little bit, but we're still up by 10. Rockets with the serve, put us into play, big booming ball, splits the defenders, and gets an ace unchallenged. Storm up by 9. Rockets with the serve. Izzy gets under it. Kenna looking for Maddie on the outside attack. That's a kill. Up by 10. How about some substitutions here? Bring Phoebe back into the back row. Lillian into the front. Got Izzy and Kate off the rest up some here. Storm has a 10-point lead. Phoebe puts us into play. Big booming ball. Oh, around the block and no defense there. Good spot. Good spot. Tip your hat and move on. Side out, point Rockets. Substitution Rockets. Storm up by 9. Set number 1. There's the serve. Phoebe. Kenna pushes back. Kendall adjusts and get to it. Free ball over. Challenging free ball for Mount St. Mary White. That's a point. Storm. Here comes our libero swap. Lucy into the front row. Kendall out to rest some. And Brennan, our master of aces for the day, for the week, back up to serve. 20-10. Your Storm on top by 10. Puts the ball in the play. Splitting the 116. Played by the 1. Outside attack coming. Tipped over. McKenna. Brennan. Lillian around the block. Great defensive hustle here. We will get a free ball back from White. Lucy plays it over. That's a free ball. Point. Storm. Great defensive hustle there by Mount St. Mary White to keep that ball alive. Gotta appreciate good effort when you see it. Storm up by 11. Brennan sends it. Played up by the 1 again. Set. Looking for a push attack there. Brennan gets to it. Kenna looking for Lily. Looking cross. Too far across. Not enough court there. Falls for White. Side out. Storm still up by 10. Rockets with the serve. Put us into play. Phoebe. Kenna gets under it. Looking for Lillian around the block. Touched on its way out. That's a kill. Araya up to serve on the substitution there. Maddie out the rest some there. Clocking a kill or two. Getting some touches on blocks. Storm up by 11. Araya puts us into play. Ooh, nice tape clipping ball there. That's shanked off and out for an ace. Storm 23-11 high side here. And set number 1 of this third match of the day. Between sets, I'll try and take a peek at the bracket, see what we have coming. There's the serve. Sails just off that corner and out. Side out, Rockets. Rockets with the serve. Kenna. Overpass. Birthday. Lillian. Ooh. Taking advantage of the overpass there and putting it down. Serve is up. Lillian. Araya gets under it. Pushes over for Kenna. Nice free ball looking for the corner there, but it's defended. Free ball. Brennan in system here. Quick set. Lucy. That'll go as a kill. It wasn't pretty, but it works. Here comes set point number 1 and substitution Cade into the front row. Set point number 1 for your OKC Storm. Up by 11. Wanting to finish this out with a 12-point lead. Lillian sends it. Short ball as an ace. That'll end set number 1. Your OKC Storm 25-13. Stand by for set number 2. I'm going to see if I can peek at the bracket real quick, see if there's any information I can give you of use. Enjoy the sights and sounds of the tournament.
I love playing with her. You and her.
Okay, so looking at the bracket, should we win this second set and finish first in our pool, we'll be off for a match, so about an hour break before we come back to you live. Come back to you live with gold bracket, single elimination, but if you lose your ref, don't forget January Chiropractic and Acupuncture, your sponsor of OKC Storm Athletics. We greatly appreciate them. Also giving a nod and a shout out to Soul Tog, T-O-G, Soul Tog, to for the photographs of our athletes this volleyball season. Doing a beautiful job. If you haven't seen them, ask your favorite player or coach or whoever to share them with you, as they are just absolutely dynamite. SoulTalkSeniors.com is the website. SoulTalk_ on the Instagram. Give them a follow, grow their social media presence. Look them up if you're wanting some beautiful photos. We just need one more player on the court here. Here she comes. Here she comes. Here she comes. There's our libero swap. Kendall was ahead of schedule there. Mount St. Mary White with the serve in this set number 2. Sends us into play. Brennan gets under it. Araya, quick set. Lucy. Killing it. There we go. Aria's coming back to serve. Let's give her assist there real quick after that kill by Lucy. OKC Storm JV up 1-0, striking first in set number 2. Araya, 1-16, played up by the 6. Outside attack coming, rolled over, Lillian. Araya pushes out to Lillian, no block there, kills it. That's what we love to see. 2-0 Storm. Hopefully we've shaken off the mistakes of the first set, ready to play a good, clean second. Widen the gap of the finish there. Serve is up and over, two-handed push. Brennan. Araya looking for Lucy again. Off the libero, that's a kill. 3-0 Storm. Araya puts us into play on the 1-16, played up by the 6. Middle attack coming, rolled over. Araya pops it up. Brennan's just get there. Lillian sends it over. Good an outside attack here from roll shot. Brennan. Phoebe helps it. McKenna keeps it between the sticks for us. And the pressure back on the Rockets. Back row smack coming. Araya, I'm going to count that a dig for her. Lillian, ooh, shorten into the net. Side out Rockets. White putting us into play there. Brennan gets under it. Araya with the set, looking for Lucy. Dug up by the back row there. Outside attack coming. Not sure what happened there. Defense froze. Point. Rockets. White puts us into play there. Kenna. Araya gets to it, bumps over Lillian. Nice cross shot and adjustment there, keeping it between the sticks. Short end of the net. Point Storm. That'll bring... I apologize, Phoebe. I should have had you in there, but there's the substitution, bringing Kate in to the front row. Lillian back to serve. That was Phoebe in the back row until the substitution right there that you saw, but won't come up on your screen because I didn't fix it. My bad. Lillian with the serve, up by 2. Played up by the middle back, libero there. And we'll get a free ball out of the middle. Brennan. Araya, quick set, looking for Lucy around the block. Up by 3. Lillian puts us in play, looking line, played up by the 5, outside attack coming, smacks it over the block, Lillian with the dig, Araya looking for Kenna, gives a left-handed roll shot there. Oh, great spot, misplayed there. What was I doing? I don't know what I was doing there. Either way, it falls for White, and the Rockets there 5-3, Storm on top. Mount St. Mary White serving. Big booming serve, and it's out the end there. I'll bring Lucy back to serve. Kendall into the front row. Brendan out to take a rest. Couple of mistakes there. Rockets getting at least 1 point earned there of their 3. Lucy puts it into play. 1-5 seam played up by the 5. The block's there and ready. Pop back over. Kenna, Izzy. Kate plays this over. We'll reset. Izzy. Araya looking for Kendall over the middle. Doug, short end of the net. That'll go for a kill for Kendall. Seven to 3. Lucy puts play deep ball just out the end. Side out. Rockets. Substitution Rockets. And we're off into play. Brennan. Izzy's going to give the help out. Puts that for Kate on the attack off the block. Net falls. My goodness, Izzy. Hang on. I got to get Izzy in there where she belongs. Give her assist. Substitution. Maddie goes into the front row. McKenna back to serve. Storm up by 4. And we're off and into play there. Short end of the donut. Played up. Right side of the attack coming. Through the block and down. Rock looking clean on that in-system attack there. Taking a point. Eight to 5. Rockets puts into play. Looking wide. Ooh, misplayed there. Shanked out of bounds. Rockets point. Defensive shift here. Rockets at the serve. Izzy. Kenna. Izzy gives a push over and it's defended. Middle attack coming. Big swing. Called in. Rockets hanging real close this time. Earning some great points here. Well-earned points. Gotta tip the hat to it. Storm needing a side out here. Get back in control. White puts us into play there to serve. Kendall. Overpass, but well defended. Outside attack coming. Short into the net. There's the side out we needed. Let's get a substitution. Bring Phoebe back into the back row and Lillian into the front. Phoebe will be serving. Up by 2. Phoebe puts it into play. Shallow ball played up. Oh, good diving effort there. Keep that ball alive, just not enough to get it over the net. Not sure what he called. That didn't look like a hand signal I recognize from the book, but we're on to Rockets point. Shorten off the tape. Point Storm. The Barrow swap. Bring Brennan back to serve. Lucy into the front row. Sends it deep ball to the middle back. Played up. Sutter looking. Middle attack there. Rolled over. Kenna. Brennan. Passing it up to Maddie. Over the block. Dug up and defended there. Middle attack coming. Phoebe with the dig. Lillian on the attack. Falls in for a kill. Storm up by 3. Rockets hanging closer in this second set, similar to the last match. In the second set there. Our master of aces with the serve puts us into play. Oh, great ball. There she is, getting her ace. 12 to 8. I would have to check, but I believe if memory serves, Brennan has clocked an ace in every match today so far. That's why I have dubbed her the master of aces for you Storm chasers at home. A little note there. Puts it up and into play. Opposite side, the 5 plays it up. Middle set there, outside attack coming. Over the block, Kenna. Brennan passing it over for Lillian off the block. It's Doug. Here comes back row attack from Libero, and it's out. Storm up by 5. And we're off. Nice shallow serve in that 5-6 played by the 6. Look at the free ball from the Libero there. Phoebe. Kenna pushes out, looks for Lillian, around the block and down. Storm stringing it together up by 6. Sends a nice shallow ball there, dug up. Back row attack coming. Bren with the dig. Kenna to Lillian, over the block but out the end. That's point Rockets. Just got to snap that wrist, dunk those cookies, and get it inside the line. Substitution, Mount St. Mary. Storm up by 5. Rockets with the serve. Phoebe, Kenna looking for free ball there from Phoebe. Safe play there. Passed up. Right side attack coming. Over the block. Maddie, Kenna, looking at dead man's corner. I'm going to count that as a kill for Kenna. They're in dead man's corner. Kenna looking strong today too. Even nursing a little bit of a right shoulder injury, being right hand dominant. Still having herself a day through that pain. Proud of her for hanging in there with her team. Araya with the serve on that substitution there. Maddie out to rest. Dug up. Here it comes the middle attack. Over the block. Brennan with the dig. Araya pushes it out. Lillian on the attack. There's just no stopping that. Around the block and down. Storm. High side by 6. Pardon me, 7. Right, sends us into play. Looking line shot there by the 1. Played. Free ball. We're still alive. Phoebe. Brennan's going to have to help that out in the second touch. Kenna with it. Oh, beautiful back set. Big booming free ball. And that's out. Point Storm. Timeout, Mount St. Mary Rockets. They want to talk about it. Storm on 2, 1-2 Storm. Remember, homeschool kids can't count past 2. That's why they stop there. I can prove it. Went and watched OU K-State volleyball this past weekend, and they count to 3 because they in college. Rockets out of their timeout. We're getting ready to go here. A few more seconds left. The official ends it and calls for serve. Araya with it. Puts us into play. Deep ball. Ooh, just missed the line. Sails out. Rockets getting the side out there. (17-10). Rockets put us into play here. Phoebe, Araya, quick set, back set. Look at the Lillian around the block. That's a kill. Beautiful in-system exchange there. Let's get a substitution and bring Kate back into the front row and send Lillian back to serve. Storm up by 8. We're ready for action, Jackson. Here we go. Lillian sends it right at the left back there. Played up. Outside attack coming. Off the block. 2 strong one hands keep us alive. I'm going to get digs here for everybody that was involved in that. We're still going. The swing is out and wide. That's point Storm. Strong one arms there keeping us alive. Lillian with the serve. Right back with the attack. Rolled up. Lillian. Araya is able to one-hand that over. Kate. Awesome. Seals the deal. They don't even play it over. Storm 20-10 on top here in set number 2. You know what? If I'm remembering the schedule right, I believe there's a match after this still in pool to play. Maybe I'm wrong. Shanked off. That's an ace. So we might be off for about 2 hours. About 2 hours. 2 matches. The last of pool play and then the first game of the gold bracket, if I'm remembering correctly. Just stand by and stay close. Be subscribed to the YouTube so you get those alerts when we start our lives. There's the serve, played up, outside, short end of the net, point Storm. Lillian still serving in case you forgot. Kate McKenna and Lucy across the front. Brendan Araya and Lillian across the back. Here we go, up by 12, putting away match number 2, set number 6 for the day. Played up. Libero on the attack, able to get a roll shot over. Oh, good play up by Lillian there. Good play up there. We'll get a substitution on that side out for Rockets. Izzy coming in the back row for defensive duties. White puts us into play. Izzy, ooh. Too spicy there to handle on the second touch. White with the ace. Storm still up by 10. A little adjustment here. I can give you a nickel if they go right back at her and she drops a dime. Right back at her, she drops a dime. Told you. Quick set, Lucy on the attacking defender. Dumped over, Brennan. Araya, back set, looking for McKenna. Again, she's nursing that right shoulder, so popping it with the left. Getting the kill with her left hand. She's got KT tape on that and been doing icy hot. There's our libero swap. Bren out to rest. Lucy back to serve. Kendall into the front row. Sends it. Big booming ball to the middle back. Played up. We'll get a free ball over. Shallow. McKenna. Araya. Kenna. Roll shot is defended. Back row attack. Short end of the net. This will bring up match point number 1 for your OKC Storm. Up by 12, ready to finish. Lucy puts us into play. Played up by the 5 spot. Jousted. That'll fall. Storm win this one, 25-12 in 2 sets. That'll do and should seal their finish in first for the Pool B here at this JV tournament. Be looking for them in the gold bracket. I believe here in about 2 hours, they'll be taking on the second seed from Pool A, which is still TBD. That's all I got for you for now. I believe about 2 hours. Yeah, it looks like we have another match here. I believe we ref this one, so